Hello, soul listeners. Welcome to a twin flame journey. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I thought very much about posting a video like this, and in doing so, it isn't conditioned with hate or anything but universal alignment of unconditional knowledge in how these individual souls promise other souls to reconnect with a accustomed relationship. Humility isn't in how we embrace or consume this energy. It is in how we shed light where there is darkness. It is in how we assist humanity without conditions, without expecting something in return. It is in the ways that we connect with another and relate to each other, even if we don't understand its meaning or purpose at first, and misinterpret one another. But if we don't know who we are, then we can stray away from our own authentic path and our soul's truth. So joining a group as a result of our feelings, hurt, because of rejection, a misunderstanding, and even a misinterpretation of who that individual person was, we are not rejected in any way as a result, but rather redirected towards our purpose, towards our soul's authenticity in ways that we will not understand initially or come to know its true meaning, but trusting that where we are is where we belong for right now. It is where we must be at this time, even if it is temporary. These are the groups that we will attach ourselves to, that we will search for when we don't recognize who we are, when we believe that external circumstances will assist us to change our conditioned relationships, when we feel lost or emotionally attached to an outcome. This journey is labeled by these individuals carelessly without really knowing what is being asked of them. Here's my lifetime savings, and in exchange, I promise I will reunite you with the individual soul that the universe took out of the way so that you could be guided towards your real path. And saying things like, we promise that you will be with not only the one who broke up with you recently, but we promise that you will end up marrying the love of your life, who you believe is your ultimate lover, a twin flame. Aura joined a couple of these groups within the last few months to get a taste of what it was like to be in them. Are others experiencing something traumatic, heartbreaking, where lives were lost, a home was destroyed, they lost their jobs even? Only Aura found nothing except individuals chasing another person who refused to stay in their lives because they didn't feel the connection anymore. So they sought out coaching by these individuals to pursue them further, to follow a specific structure, a formula that they believe will assist them in obtaining this love and capture it. Perhaps even locking it up, throwing away the key so that it can never escape again. Of course, society would call this stalking. That is why twin flames will never be what the world truly wants them to be. You will continue to see these quote-unquote spiritual coaches. You will continue to see them as long as you are giving to them what they desire, what they want. A materialistic lifestyle where you are constantly giving to them, but you won't have what they have in return, even though it looks like what it appears to be on the outside. The truth is, it will never be what it seems. On the surface, it's as if it's harmless, as if it could be helpful, but you are giving to something that you know nothing about, that you believe to be the right thing. However, the universe will work in mysterious ways. The universe will work in ways that we will never always understand. So Aura tells you calmly that twin flame coaching will never be the way towards the connection that the universe was guided to protect you from in the first place. Even if it is genuine, even if it is a genuine twin flame connection. You are always guided in such a way where there will never be conditions in how you respond to this type of spiritual process. There are many gifted people who can see, of course, who can feel deeply and on a spiritual level, but it comes at a price. It comes with not experience, but with experiencing the unknown, occasionally going through turmoil after turmoil. This is a journey like no other, and it isn't meant to be lived in such a way where you will need to spend thousands of dollars of your time, your hard-earned money. It will never come with conditions where you are adding to these individual souls' materialistic lifestyle. But as a twin flame, you are assisting humanity quietly, without noise, without sound, living a purpose in such a way where you are noticed, but you are silent. Society is going to call twin flames a cult, a group that you have naively entered, thinking that it is right. This is the answer. This is why I feel what I feel for this individual. But it is never going to be what we want it to be. Toxicity is what we will have if we join these groups, if we participate and support their materialistic lifestyle, fully knowing that their viewers are watching them, as if they want what they think that they are seeing visually from these individuals, but they truthfully are not. As a twin soul, you are also your twin, but you are the spiritual counterpart of them, following a soulful truth inside, meanwhile fighting an internal struggle, clearing out the trauma from your past, healing the version that was never meant to stay, while you follow the little hints from the divine as you make your way towards the biggest changes of your life and in this lifetime. You will always be your twin flame. You will always be them, but the spiritual counterpart that is everything that they are not. So this isn't a race to be with someone, but the ultimate journey that replenishes the past version you once were, and into something that you never thought was even possible. Your life will change before your very eyes after turmoil, after detrimental experiences that traumatize you, are painful, excruciating. You feel abandoned by the divine and the universe initially, and externally you have lost everything that you have ever known. Your home, a job, and the souls who were the closest to you have transitioned to the other side, but are very near and very close by. You feel as if it's a punishment by God, but it is only driven by a soulful journey towards your greatest path, towards the real version of yourself, towards a path that is truly and authentically meant for you, never forced, never chased, but discovered in such a way that you will look back and feel grateful for these experiences, and you will remember who you are in this lifetime. So, this concludes this episode. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is A Twin Flame Journey.